Today we're going to show you how to install a set of SpeedyMoto Adjustable Clip-Ons. These bars, or clip-ons, are a hinged two-piece design for easy installation. They come standard with our Omni bars, which are a 14-degree bent bar that allows for a lot of adjustability, along with alignment marks that show you exactly where the bar is, so fine-tuning is great. First thing we're going to do is remove the top triple clamp and steering damper. This is on a Ducati 1098, so your bike might be different and may not have a damper, but the basics are pretty much the same. We're going to loosen up the pinch bolts and just kind of lift the top triple clamp off the forks and steering stem. Sometimes it's easier if you kind of alleviate the pressure on the weight on the front wheel, but on this bike it slips right off, so, and your bike might be the same. If not, you might need to lift the front end of the bike off. Next, we're going to remove the grips. I like to use a little compressed air. Next, we're going to remove the controls and master cylinder. Kind of let those just hang for now. As we start installing this stuff back again, it'll be important to kind of just leave stuff loose as we go and check adjustment often. Now we're going to remove the stock clip-on. So release the tension on the pinch bolt. Should just slide right up the fork and pull out from the controls there. And you could open all of the controls up, but I like to kind of leave them in one piece as I go until I need to. Alright, we're going to install the two-piece hinged clip-on from SpeedyMoto. And because the triple clamp's off, it slides right on. But if you needed to do a replacement with the triple clamp, the SpeedyMoto clip-ons will allow you to replace without pulling the triple clamp once you're using them. We'll kind of just snug them down, but not over tight. Just snug them down because we're going to do lots of adjustment. Now, the stock controls have a locating pin that needs to be removed. These locating pins aren't necessary and interfere with the adjustment of the adjustable clip-ons. They will still have enough clamping force to kind of hold on there without any problems. I like to use a pair of dikes, but a file also works. Now the SpeedyMoto clip-ons, again, like I said, come with lots of adjustment and alignment marks to show you exactly how to fine-tune it. These are the Omni bars that come with the bike. So we're going to install one of the Omni bars here. Go ahead and slide it through, get it into the clip-on, and roughly set it up where we want. We'll kind of reinstall the controls, and again, just snug down, not too tight, because there's going to be several stages of adjustment as we go through this. Reinstall top triple clamp. Remember, while we install this stuff, that remember the bolts that you loosen so you can go back and retorque them later. Now, I like to make sure the top triple clamp is seated. I'm using a hammer here and a little protection. You don't necessarily have to use a hammer if yours goes on, but I like to be sure. The SpeedyMoto Superbike top triple clamp takes 14 Newton meters of torque on the pinch bolts. I just like to tell you that, even though I'm not showing you that I'm using a torque wrench here. We're going to mount the reservoir bracket, and that comes with the SpeedyMoto clip-ons, a little 90-degree bent L bracket for mounting your reservoir. Back on with grips, again, a little compressed air goes a long ways here. We use spider grips on all of our custom bikes and race bikes. You can see the amount of omnibars, the amount of adjustment the omnibars offer here. That 14-degree bend gives you lots of forward and back adjustment and up and down. So get it kind of where you think you want it, and once it's kind of set, again we're going to go through and adjust several more times, but go ahead and kind of tighten it down, snug it down if you will. Check clearance between the upper fairing and the tank. Make sure your fingers aren't getting pinched, and there's room for the controls and the reservoir and all that. Final adjustment, of course, is going to be done with a rider on the bike. And because I already have one omnibar installed on the right hand side, I can kind of match the adjustment marks that are on the right side with the left, so it makes my adjustment really easy, and really I'm just kind of fine-tuning the controls at this point, or the clutch. Be sure to double check your tightness on all the bolts, torque everything to specs, and enjoy your SpeedyMoto clip-ons.